Hey, yo.
Four guys with a mic taking on the world.
So I just can't speak. Like,
Good old club soda.
And welcome to Listen Buddy Podcast.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do.
What you gonna do, Brutus?
He's like, Dad, I don't know what.
Brutus, don't be a... Wait.
Wait. Okay, there we
It
go.
was a little quiet. And we're
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
back on another episode of Listen Buddy Podcast.
Hello, back again.
With your favorite peeps. You know what I'm saying? We're down a couple members, but that's okay. We're still stepping and we're still moving as a collective.
Live
We're
and
deep.
direct.
And I guess you could call us, I guess you could say we're a bunch of. Come on.
Come on.
So, yeah, this is gonna
we
be
still
a-
got four Brutus
Oh.
this year.
Yeah, facts. Actually,
that, bro.
5. Actually, 6 if you count Stewie.
Oh, yeah. Damn, Stewie's... He's kind of been moody lately.
I know.
All right,
let's get a little cheers.
You got a new chair.
Bad cheers!
Bad cheers! Yeah, so this is a spoiler-filled review, breakdown, discussion of Bad Boys Ride or Die, the 4th Bad Boys, when really they dropped the ball because Bad Boys 3 was called Bad Boys for Life, and they should have just known that they were going to get the 4th one and just save it. You got...
Is that what you
That's
think
true.
it was?
I-
They just-
But I feel like
thought-
They probably didn't
but
know.
the
We only
third
got
one
enough
was
money.
like the first one after like 17 or 13 years or
something
whatever.
I think that it was 2003, then 2020, so
I
yeah.
feel like Ride or Die makes more sense for a third movie, though.
Yeah, ride or
17.
die. Especially it's like you got to come back. It's like, oh, will the ride or die fans come back? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Could have done a better rollout.
and then for
Facts,
life
facts.
too. I just think anytime you have something where it's like you could play, there's a play
Too
on a
fast.
number, you got to save it for if just on the off chance and you
You
get
might
that
do
number.
good. You might get money to do a second one. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? A fourth.
Yeah.
We might get a 5th. We might get a spinoff of Armando. I
So-
want that. That's
Yeah.
what I need.
Armando was fucking lit.
We'll
Yeah.
get there. We'll get
So
there.
yeah,
We're
so
gonna
fun,
get
yeah.
there.
So but yeah, real quick though, on the third one. So yeah, that one came out 2020. So that was actually the highest grossing movie of 2020. Fun fact.
Fun
Because
fact.
January 2020, and then obviously what happens 2 months fucking later, COVID. So it's like everything that
out in
came
March?
out. Yeah, what?
The movie?
No, January.
Oh, it
COVID came out in March. COVID dropped. Yeah, COVID released in
First COVID drop.
first COVID
Hard
1.0.
launch. They had the soft launch like 6 months before. People don't even
Well,
know.
yeah, Wuhan. You know,
People don't know about that.
they don't know about Wuhan.
We got that shit. I got that shit. Back then.
No, like everybody was sick, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Niggas be like, no, I think I had COVID.
No,
Alright.
low key, I think that was. Anyway, that's a
Low-key.
tangent. But yeah, overall thoughts. We went to a fan screening. We're filming this on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
currently
so-
right now it's Wednesday,
Come on.
10:45 p.m. right after
Easy.
the movie, so we get the fresh thoughts. We're trying to be better at our movie breakdowns because we're new at it.
We're all
you
over
know
the
what I'm saying?
place.
We watch these movies as fans, not as critics. Now we're trying to watch as fans
And-
who are being critics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I still am a fanatic. No, I'm not a fanatic. I'm not going to cap. I do enjoy movies. I
love movies.
I'm not going to say I'm a cinephile, though. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know, like, the 1942 original.
that's considered
A
cinephile?
cinephile. Somebody who is obsessed with cinema. A file. What's the root word from the other word?
What's the Greek? What's the Latin origin?
Exactly. So, file.
Really
think about it.
Really, like think about it.
Diddy files.
Diddy.
Diddy's, I guess you could say, is a...
He's
Nah, that's what he
that's a
likes.
double entendre. That's a double entendre because he's Bad Boy Records. That's a double entendre.
Oh, one more.
Bars.
That's a
No
double.
Diddy. We don't support Diddy, though. Fuck that. Hey, what do you say? What's Tupac say?
don't fuck
Fuck
Diddy.
your crew, your staff, and your record label as a company. I'm not scared to say no Diddy. I'm not going to cap. If I ever saw King Comes,
Oh,
I
what
think
is
I
it,
would
C3?
say no Diddy. It'd be like, if he heard me say no Diddy, what's going to happen? He probably would kill me. Nobody would know, though. But it's like,
or do something worse.
it's like, really, nigga, you got mad because somebody said no Diddy, but you see everything that your dad did.
I mean, it's his
Ask
son.
yourself.
He's not gonna.
Ask
he can't.
yourself. That's a tangent.
He can't switch up on his dad. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, we
Great
went to a
movie.
fan screening. That's a crowd pleaser.
Crowd movie
Oh yeah.
for the fans.
Definitely,
People in
yeah.
that bitch
That's for the
applauding.
city.
I definitely
clapping.
feel like if you haven't seen Bad Boys, like any of them, go back. I think the first two are on Netflix. Maybe the third one's probably somewhere you can
Hulu.
rent it. What, Hulu is it on there?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
cool.
just did it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
are
just
all
watched
three?
them
All
all.
three on Hulu?
Yes.
In the
all three on Hulu,
Carolinas?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched 2 on the plane, and then I just watched
Oh yeah.
the third one. Like
Yeah,
last
that's a
week.
solid. Yeah, it's a solid series. I don't think they've made a bad one.
Yesterday.
Those
yeah.
first two, though, right? Those
First
First
two
two
are
are
lit.
just-
First two are different.
Mike
vibe,
got that
for sure.
swag.
Dude,
I like-
Mike
I mean-
Lowry. When they're
Yeah,
younger,
Mike
it's obviously it's like,
Lowry.
especially with this
Mike
one, there's more
Lowry.
jokes about
Yeah.
them being older and like their health, and it's like
Yep.
that's kind of like a whole subplot for
Martin
like both of
Lawrence.
them. But like I definitely
But
think
Will
with
Smith's still badass.
Yeah, no,
So,
yeah.
so it's lit.
but
but
it's
young
just like,
Will
dude,
is
young
different.
Will,
Young
young
Will,
Martin, man,
though.
they're
He was.
Young Will, though.
he's so clean. He's
He
just
was
so
my
clean.
lad.
Mike Lowry.
he
in my
was lad.
911.
Oh yeah, I like how they had all those Porsches.
But
bro. He
you gotta
always
ask
got the
yourself, Mike.
Yeah, the turbo.
Oh, that's right. He's like a rich kid who wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He said, Mike, I ain't got all the money like you, Mike.
Yeah.
My boy Martin,
Martin.
was going in on his
Martin's
ass.
going.
Marcus in the first two was definitely like funnier, but I liked his roles.
Really, I think
liked
he
his
was.
roles
I
as
feel like
these
he
two.
took more of the comedic
Yeah,
side in
yeah.
this one for sure.
Facts. 'Cause he
Oh,
was
for
just
this-
like the bum.
For sure. The fourth. That's why I'm like the
Fat dude.
third one is definitely like the worst of them. Like if you had to choose them, they're not all. They're all good.
Yeah.
Low-key, I think the third one is the most like serious one because that was like the whole thing where it was like it was like he had a fling, but then she got caught up in some stuff, and then she had a kid, and it's like him having to come to terms with the fact that he's a dad, and then the whole the commissioner dies, and it's like,
Yeah,
and
that
then it was
shit
the
was
son who
intense.
killed him, so it's
But
like he has to.
But that wasn't like until like the third act of the movie you figured out that is the son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
you
the
figure
twist.
out
That was
Like
the
the
twist.
whole movie was like Mike still trying to be young.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think the biggest joke. And Marcus in the movie, Martin, who plays Marcus in the movie, is like, yo, brother, you gotta grow up. You gotta stop fucking these bitches.
And then
Yeah.
and then it makes sense
Yeah,
with the
you
twist.
had a
It's like
good
he
girl,
literally
you
has
shoulda-
to grow up because he has a kid. Like he was like,
it was a killer.
Yeah,
who's
that's
who's
crazy.
probably how old Will Smith was
cold
during
as hell,
the
bro.
first
In the
Bad
first
Boys.
one, he had that bike too. That shit was clean as fuck. Like all blacked out. The helmet was
Nah,
crazy.
the end two of
Whoa.
the first two or something. They always had Michael Bay was like,
Explosion.
We
We're
need you
exploding,
shirtless,
though.
Will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We need you shirtless, Will.
Come
Shirtless with a chain.
Come on,
Look
baby.
at that, just like
Yeah.
Get them man chest titties
come
out.
on,
He said, "Hey, Lupita, come here."
the Peter.
I forget her name.
What?
What was her name in the movie?
I don't know.
Who fucked up the whole plane?
I don't know.
She's crazy. She's like, "Hey, you guys go in there. I'm gonna shoot down this innocent civilian in this plane, trying to get this politician, and then fucking kill like 4 fucking people with the airplane."
So yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah.
a spoiler-filled review. So yeah, we're just gonna. So I guess we'll start.
Spoilers.
Yeah, we already kind of went through. But yeah, so overall thoughts. What would y'all say? That's a good. I think that's like when you think like summer, just like popcorn flick. That's that. That's what
Yeah,
this is.
facts.
that one you
I
could
was locked
rewatch.
in.
That one you could rewatch.
I
for
told you
sure.
what I was saying. Yeah, I was like, dude, I could. That's a rewatchable
That one I could
one.
just like rewatch like tomorrow probably.
And honestly,
have
like
a
the
good
fight
time.
scenes were lit.
The
too.
action,
They did
yeah.
The action.
And then I
everything
was sick. I was sitting there. I was like, wait, yo, cause bro, you know how them shits start at like 7:30, 30 minutes after? Nigga, they started at 7:16 today.
Dude, it started quick. I was
That's
like,
why.
yo.
That's why I was
I
like,
was gonna take a
damn.
piss and I came back and it
sat
was
down.
already doing like
Bro,
it was
yes.
doing like the Dolby ad. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Bro,
did
you missed the Coca-Cola and the Kate, whatever. Bro, and then this girl to the right of me, she was like, I hate this whore. I was like,
Who?
God
Nicole Kidman?
damn.
yes. I was like,
Holy
you
shit.
hate Nicole? I was like, what Nicole do? She,
We would have started standing up and doing
under
the
her
punch
breath,
right on her.
under her breath, she was like, she's just always making it forever to get to these movies. And the next thing you know, you hear her saying all the lines. She was like, I done seen it so many times. I know all of it. I was like, thanks. But I was like,
You're a fan.
I know the original script. Though. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know this new script.
sound that I no, what is it like? Something. Yeah, she switched it up. They filmed like 4 different ones or
On the
something.
silver
Sound that you
screen.
can feel or something.
On the silver screen.
Something.
Because
but-
here they are.
They are because here they're
overall
better.
thoughts,
we make
though,
movies better.
Good for the franchise. Good for the legacy of Bad Boys. I'm gonna give it a nice 8.2.
I was gonna say I'm like
I was gonna
8.5.
say 8.3.
I'm going 8.5.
I said 8.5 for Furiosa, and it
Okay.
wasn't better than Furiosa.
it wasn't better than Furiosa, but I mean obviously, but
But
like
you said 9.
yeah. So
so-
I'm going 8.5. Yeah.
We did the same thing essentially.
But it's like, I mean, obviously, it's like, yeah, it's not like, it's not that type
That's
of
what I
movie
did
where
too.
you,
What'd you say?
8-3, yeah. It's not. It's just not that type of movie where you can be 10 out of 10. This is cinema.
Nah,
like
for
this,
sure.
it's not like a Dune.
If
it's
I
not
if
like
I
a-
saw the first Bad Boys in theaters, I'd probably be like lit. And then I saw the second in theaters.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, that was a 10.
In
out of 10.
2001, 2003.
2003.
That's crazy.
I think the first one was the 90s. I think it was like
Yeah.
99 or 98.
really?
Yeah, and
They-
then the
they
second
had
one was
a little,
2002.
Damn,
They had a
bro.
little break. Will Smith had to go make
Will Smith had to
other
go
hits.
do other shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had to go Men in Black in between.
Come on.
You know.
Yeah.
He's like, let me just go be a
Martin Lawrence
fucking.
was like, I'm
That
here,
shit
bro. Whenever
started-
you're done making your
But
blockbusters,
he was still making his
I know,
shit
yeah,
though.
but his shit
Facts.
wasn't Will Smith's level. Come
Nah,
on.
I mean not it. Like Will Smith.
He was doing
is,
Blue Streak while
Will Smith
while
is an actor. One is a comedian.
Will Smith was doing Ali.
One is an actor. Ali's not a good movie though.
Will Smith like
I
started
didn't-
popping with
I
I
fell
mean, it's
asleep
not
in
like
that hoe.
top tier biopic, but it's not bad.
But it's like,
Will Smith.
come on, bro. No. Will Smith did a great Ali, I think. But it's just
This is the
like,
movie as a whole.
It's just boring.
All right, so while we're on the topic of Will Smith, let's talk about let's address the elephant in the room. The slap heard around the world. So does it change? So I guess after now that it's been 2 years post slap, and we saw him in this. He did. I think he did something for Apple TV or like an Apple original movie or whatever for Apple TV Plus, where it was like I think it was around like Civil War era. It was like about slavery or something. Because you were saying that, didn't you say like Chris Rock made a joke about it or something?
Yeah, he made a slave joke.
Yeah, it was
Will
like
Smith.
it was during one of his like Chris Rock's like comedy specials.
Emancipation.
Emancipation. Okay,
Emancipation.
yeah. So it's like I think he
Oh,
did that to
yeah.
try to like be like, oh guys, look, like I'm still like
I
a
did
good
not watch
like
that.
I'm still like a good. Would you go to Images? Go to Images.
I remember he's like walking in the cover or some shit.
Yeah. He's and it's like black and white and stuff. Yeah, he's like, yeah, guys, like look, like he's probably. I think he was trying to win everybody back by trying to do like some like real like historic.
There's
like,
no way. He already had that like filmed, and then that shit just happened. I think for
Okay,
sure.
or that.
Because like, come on, they shoot these things like years,
That's true.
1 year, 6 months in advance,
That's true.
maybe.
But yeah.
You said when they shoot Bad Boys 4?
Like last year at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no. Yeah.
So he did that, but this was kind of pretty like under the radar. No one really talked about it because it was really the same year as the slap. It's at 2022. So this is his first like major one. So yeah, would you say like it's affected at all? Like how when you watched it, were you like, oh my god, I can't believe this fucking violent abuser like criminal is on screen?
Nah,
Nah, that's
just
Mike
like,
Lowry.
When I saw the slap, I was just like, of course, had to be two black people,
I was but y'all didn't watch it live though, did y'all?
Nah, but still, it hit you more surprising, but it hit me different. I was just like, why?
Yeah,
Why can't it just be some white dudes?
I was like pirating the Oscars because I don't pay for cable because I'm not doing that. But y'all,
I didn't view him different. I didn't view either one of them differently. though.
Extremist.
Yeah. And
Not
so
gonna lie.
I was like, I had a
plugged them?
stream of the Oscars and I was watching it, and then literally it's like Chris Rock's making the jokes or whatever. He says the G.I. Jane joke, and I'm like, oh, like I mean, like I get it, but whatever. And then because G.I. Jane, she's like a bald like army woman or whatever. So, and then obviously talking about Jada Pinkett Smith. And then I just see Will Smith go up and like he does the slap, and I was like, oh shit, that's a crazy bit. Like I thought it was part of the show.
Yeah,
like the
man.
whole time I'm like,
Nah,
oh, that's
it makes
part
a
of the
lot
show.
of sense.
And then the stream cut.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what happened? I think they found the link or whatever. And then I like go on Twitter and they're like, yo, was that a bit or was that real? And I was like, no way. And so then everyone's like, yo, what happened? Because then everyone else was like, my thing just cut. And I think even on TV, I think they
Yeah,
like cut
they had
to like something else. So at that point I was like, wait, was that real?
Hey.
And I was like, did this man just like actually?
I found the Canadian stream. They didn't cut that shit.
Really?
Niggas was out there scrambling.
That's
It
crazy.
was like, yo, because like you saw, Chris was like,
He's like,
Like, oh,
okay.
what
You know,
the-
he like,
he can't,
he's
he
like,
can't
oh,
slap him
okay.
back. He's the
Okay.
host. He can't slap him back.
it's just tragic, man.
And he's
They
like,
just
keep
owed
my
him.
wife's name. And then no, Lupita Nyong'o, she's in the back and she's like laughing, and
But
then he
then-
starts yelling. She's like,
But then also though that question you asked, bro, it goes. I saw a tweet, man. I ain't never thought anything different of this man, Will Smith, bro. He won an Oscar
he's-
that day.
yeah.
Exactly.
he's-
That's the craziest
and then
part.
when
They,
he
didn't- they let him stay.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, chill.
No,
And
but
then he
out,
won,
now
too.
he's banned from the Oscars for 10 years, though. Yeah. Which I mean, I don't
I
think
still
he,
got my rewards.
Yeah, no,
They
exactly. He
gave
still
him-
got the no, but then that's where he said the whole thing. He's like, man, Denzel came up to me and he said,
When you're at your highest.
"That's when the devil comes for you."
Hey.
That's so
Come
clean.
on.
That's a clean ass
And then
fucking
he's like,
quote.
and that's the last time you see me at the Oscars, y'all. That's crazy. Like, and then he's like, oh yeah. Then there's a part in Bad Boys 4. could be a little homage to the slaps. My boy Marcus, there's like a good
There's
6
they have like a
seconds.
through line where it's like Will Smith has panic attacks because it's like there's a lot going on in his life and he's trying to like deal with it and he has like trauma.
And I think it's
from-
because also, well, it starts out that Marcus is the one who's always stressed. Mike
Yeah.
Lowry's always
Yeah.
Mike Lowry.
He's
he's
But
real smooth,
then-
real chill.
Like,
In
Calm
the first,
down.
this is what you missed, bro.
Yeah.
Marcus dies. Stay with me. He
Yeah.
dies.
And he has like an out of
and then
body
this
experience.
dude goes like, he like, that was like, bro, are we watching Dune?
Dude, I was it was like some
Like,
weird
as soon
like
as he
trip.
touched the floor, it like,
It was
the
like
body
water.
went him and he went into the water like it was Get Out or something. Then he's like swimming in the
And then,
water
yeah.
and he's looking at the shits and then he like has these visions and he's just like
he sees like
floating in
birds and he
black.
sees like and then he sees like flashbacks of like the other movies mixed in
Yes.
with like nature and like
Yes.
the planets and it was pretty-
fusion.
Did he go to that beach at the end?
Yes.
Yeah. He
That's
sees
where
a vision of that
that's where the
beach.
chief
He
was.
sees
That's
a
why,
vision
that's
of the
why he was
beach.
like, oh, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Then he got cooked.
He sees a vision of the beach.
That's
like
why I
a
thought he was
beach
gonna die
with like
right
a
there.
bird,
Yeah, I
and he
did
sees
too.
the commissioner because the commissioner died in the third one. It was like his son,
yeah.
his like who was the
That was
villain
so
in the
sad.
third one. His son ends up killing him.
I just
And-
really think it makes sense that you said 3 white dudes wrote that because now it makes more sense. Okay, who wrote? Wait, I'm not the race. Maybe they're just a little bit more goofy than me because I'm just like, I like how it all tied together. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think maybe that's. I think the writing part is maybe that where it's like everything has to tie together and
Yeah.
like all there's not loose ends and everything gets wrapped up in a bow.
Yeah.
But I think like the jokes and all that stuff. I think that's probably dude. I mean, yeah. Well, Will Smith's an actor. He's still also a comedian, and like Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence is obviously a
And
great
they
comedian. So
improv.
it's like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
probably a lot of it is like.
and when you work on
they-
those features, they give you a script,
Yeah.
and then they'll walk. They like talk with the directors, and they like re-script it. They're like, nah, bro, really, I wouldn't say it like that. I think Mike Lowry.
And also, it's like
it is.
they both
Yeah.
like they both have such good chemistry because they've been doing this for fucking like
Yeah.
almost like 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Facts.
and then Martin's like, oh, you should do this. It was like, oh, we should do this, and he's like, yeah, I like that. Like
Yeah,
they
my
probably
Larry.
They opened up that motherfucker funny as shit, bro. He's like, they
they're
come in-
late. They're driving. They're running
late to
a-
the wedding.
His own wedding.
His own
Will
wedding.
Smith's own
You
wedding.
know what I'm saying? He's like, Mike, you gotta stop for a ginger ale. This, he
Bet.
stops
He's
at
like,
a
"That's-
gas
he's
station.
like, I got you. Yo, you had 90 seconds or
He
something.
stops at a gas station. He gets a ginger ale. Looks to the left. Skittles. Pops it open. Eating the Skittles along the way to the to the counter. Then he looks to the right. He's like at the hot dog. He's like, I need me one of them motherfuckers.
He's like, put relish on it. Put
That shit was
mustard on
funny
it.
as
Like,
hell. Then he said, sir. Oh, and then somebody tries to rob the gas station. He's
he's like, you don't want to do this,
In
bro.
5 seconds, this dude is gonna come in. And he said I had to be back in the car at 90 seconds. So he gonna be mad as hell when he come in here. Next thing you know, Mike Lowry walk up in there. Fucking gas station dude. He's like,
He's like, is that a
Marcus,
Skittles?
what the fuck's going on? He's like, I told him, Mike. And he's like, are those Skittles? Then he was like, nah, bro. He said he was taking too long with the ginger ale. No, sir. He got the Skittles after he got the
The
ginger ale.
gas station attendant was so scared of Will Smith. He was like, no. He's like,
Just
I'm not
started
lying
ratting.
to this man.
And then they just spit the Skittles on the white dude who tried to rob the gas station.
Yeah, it was a funny way to
Hilarious.
open the movie for
Yeah,
sure.
it
And then
was.
it cuts to like the wedding
And then
and
this
stuff.
nigga has a heart attack.
He has a heart attack and he
at the
dies, and then he
wedding.
comes back to life. Like,
So
Bro, what the
low key for
fuck?
a second I was like, where is this movie going?
Yeah.
Because it was like not. It was just seeming like it started out just a little bit like
a little kind of,
Crazy,
a little
bro.
whoa.
because I liked how it started out like car comes in zoom 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 crazy, but then I didn't like all this like animation. My nigga's dying. We're having
Yeah,
a
dude.
trip session.
That
What
sounds
the
like-
fuck is going on?
I was like, how much
I
fucking
was
time did I
like-
miss?
So yeah, I was gonna say. So I feel like to me that part of also is like the direct. So you weren't a fan of the directing, like how the way they directed.
The
I thi-
end action scene was cool as fuck for show.
I like how they're trying
But,
these
like,
crazy
I saw
angles.
this
Like one of
tweet,
them
though.
looked like it was like on a drone camera or something. They're just
Because it
flying
was a
around.
drone though, I think.
No, they
yeah.
very, but it's like, bro, low key. A lot of their stuff is very like. I feel like they took a lot of inspiration from Michael Bay. Like that's
Nah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a Michael Bay ass thing. for
like
sure.
did y'all
But
watch
I'm
the movie
saying, like-
Ambulance? Did you watch that one, the Michael Bay one with Jake Gyllenhaal and the other dude?
Oh,
he
no,
was
I thought you were thinking Nightcrawler.
No, no,
That's
no.
the one where he's a reporter.
yeah,
right?
no, but it's
Hey,
Nightcrawler. Shout out. That's a good one if you haven't seen it. But no, Ambulance. came-
now?
I'm not sure. I might have. It's
Yeah,
on Netflix though.
It might be, yeah.
That one's
I'm
good.
pretty
But
sure.
no,
I might have watched it.
Ambulance was like the last Michael Bay movie. I think that came out last year or 2 years ago, and it's like they like rob an ambulance, and it's like Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's the guy who's the villain in Aquaman. I forget his name, but those two.
Oh, the white dude?
No, the black dude. In the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Or Black Manta. He plays, but I forget his
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that actor, they're like adopted brothers or half brothers or something, and it's like about them robbing an ambulance. But like that movie had so many drone shots and like the cameras going through like tunnels and through pillars, like following the ambulance.
But my
and they did a
question
lot
is-
of that in this. I'm like, it's very reminiscent.
I like the drone shots when it's not CGI filled.
What was the CGI here?
There was like parts where it like threw the fake gun and then went back to the real
Oh,
gun.
I mean-
and then I saw a tweet. They were like, "Yo, how is it that we had better visual effects back then, but we have worse ones now?" Then they were like, "Yo, visual effects artists aren't
They get
getting the
less
proper-
time.
They're not getting the
Yeah.
proper timeline, and then they're getting added work, and then they still have to have and then they get a shortened timeline.
shorter deadlines,
So
and
it's
then
like-
added
But
work.
it's fake deadlines too. That's what. So they get one deadline, and then a producer comes in. And they're like, "Actually, bro, so we were shooting, and then we were like, fuck it, we'll do it in post. But we still need you to be done with that first project that we just gave you, and
Even
we
though we're not gonna
still
use it. Yeah.
Need you to be done by that date. So and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? Good
yeah.
shit though.
And
Back,
also,
back
it's like
then, there was no other option. You had to like
Yeah.
film the
Practical,
shit.
yeah.
You had to be like,
for sure.
And then it's like the post, but also though, it's also like you can work in post if you give proper communication to the people. If you like care about your artist and you actually like work as a team to create pretty shit can be made. And if shit's not fucking rushed, but that didn't take away from this film at all. I won't
Yeah.
say it was like a Marvel film where it's like we need good CGI to make a good movie here, but
I didn't think it was ever like too bad. It was just kind of like some parts you could tell that there's using.
that's why I'm
some
like,
stuff.
damn.
Yeah.
But we got money to not make it look like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just take a little.
That's
I'm good.
facts.
Let's take a little time to make it look better.
I fuck with that first person shit. That whole
No, that was a
that
real
shit
gun.
was
thought-
crazy.
I
We
thought
saw
there-
the BTS.
Oh, yeah,
gun. That was a real gun.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
real
there
good.
was. I honestly, I thought to me, it felt the way they directed it. It felt like the with the angles and the shots. It felt like high energy. So the
No,
whole
no, for sure.
time,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I
damn,
was
they're
locked.
going like a mile a minute. Like
And
I don't
that's
feel
when
like
I
there's
was like-
any downtime. Like it's just like we're going from one thing to the next. And I was
And
like,
that's
all right,
why I
I'm here.
brought up
Like,
like the thing. It started at 7:16, bro. I was in my car at 9:20. That means the movie was done at like 9:15 because we stayed for credits thinking we was gonna see something at the end.
Yeah.
Y'all.
It wasn't
there was
shit.
there was a post credit scene for the third one. That's why it made me think.
Oh yeah, when he goes
And
to see
he
Armando,
visits Armando in jail. Yeah,
which
Will
that's
Smith.
him going back to ask him, right?
See, but we didn't think we were gonna have a fourth movie, guys. But we
Yeah.
did a. Guys,
Yeah.
we dropped the
Exactly.
ball on the names. No, I'm not
Yeah.
giving no grace. There was even the
It
Easter
definitely
egg.
could have easily swapped him.
That was him
Easily.
going to ask if there was any leaks in their
Yeah.
police department, right?
Oh,
Whenever that was him
man.
going, that was a little sneak peek.
And Armando was like, yes.
Yes.
Like, yes, see, he's like, you know a name,
Bro,
No.
Armando. Let's recast Armando as Blue Beetle. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
facts,
I was.
bro,
I like the
facts.
first
Fuck
dude
the
as
Blue
Blue
Beetle
Beetle.
actor, I guess.
I like the first dude too, but
Yeah, he did a good job for
nah, nigga, you don't move
sure. But
like
you
that.
seen
nigga.
Armando?
No, the jail scene.
Bro.
He's in jail because obviously
"Let me
from
just
the
tie
last
this
movie he
chair."
gets caught up and he's in prison.
Bro, that shit
Dude,
felt
they
like
try
it
to.
hurt.
The
So,
villain
okay,
tries to hit a
tell
lick.
him. Tell him why though.
Because he's seen the villain.
He's the only one who's seen his face.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in this movie. He's seen him, so he can identify him. So
And who's the
villain-
bad guy?
The dad from Nate's dad from Euphoria.
Fucking bad guy, dude. Bad boy. Hold on, dude. Dude, third time.
He's a bad boy.
He was like, and then he looks to Will Smith's wife. He's like, I'm gonna have your husband on his knees.
I was like,
And you're
whoa,
just like,
hey,
why?
everything.
You're like, everything you do is weird.
It's
dude.
just a little like,
It's just
is,
little.
is this you?
is this you? Is this what you
little,
do?
like,
Now
you're a
they
little too
ordered
good at this.
they ordered the hit on fucking
5 million.
Armando, and he looks up at the tower, and the security guard just
Oh
like
God, he
dips.
knew what
Nah,
time it was.
I was
Nah,
like,
he
you
just
might have-
turns
Time it was.
around and he just starts tying up that weight. He's like, let me
Yeah,
just
tied
get
up
out
his
of
top.
Yeah, he just took his shirt off, fucking jacked, and just ties his shit up, just
Oh,
turns
God.
around, swings that
No,
motherfucker.
he ducks, bro.
He ducks
Oh, yeah.
and he
And then
hits it. He like swings it. Yeah.
Second person.
Bro, that shit,
Yo,
I like felt
nah,
that shit.
I felt
shit-
that one.
Yeah.
was like-
No,
That
yeah.
was a
he
good
was
one.
that was a badass.
I
little-
love stunt. I love stunt. I
Stunt?
love stunt coordination that seems real as fuck. That's why I
John
love
Wick.
John Wick,
Yeah.
bro. And that's why I'm like, please God, Armando, get a fucking action fucking franchise, bro. You could do it. John Wick didn't do it with any words, nigga. Yo, you just gotta be like, do your stunts. Also, Oscars. Didn't they make the stunt category? What are we doing?
they just recognized like they had a segment where they're like, we're gonna recognize stunt people. Like we're gonna like shout out stunt people.
Shout 'em out?
They added. I think for next year's Oscars, I think they added casting, like best casting.
For stunts?
No, like just casting in
yeah,
a
that's what
movie.
you said.
They added that. I'm like, you can add casting, but you can't add stunts.
Casting is important though. Too.
But
stunts is
I
important.
feel like they're on the same level.
I met the dude who did the Beverly Hills 4, the Cops 4. It's not even out yet. He does the stunts on that one.
Axel Foley.
He did the stunts on the Channing
Damn.
On
Tatum and Sandra
Netflix,
Bullock
though. I
movie,
hope they
too.
don't Netflix movie at Beverly Hills Cop, man.
They did. No, they're not. And he did the Dungeons and Dragons stunt coordination too.
That was a good movie. That was a sleeper. People slept on
He was
that
an
one.
extra at one point too. Just
And also, but I'm trying to think what else. What else do I got here on the outline?
I'm plugged in. Just know that I'm tapped in.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we talked about Will Smith's. Yeah, Martin Lawrence. Did y'all see the thing with Martin Lawrence about like his health? Like they went to a premiere and like Will Smith was like having to help him like walk him to like the podium.
See in his eyes, bro.
Dude, yeah, it's like no, but then he like they went on like the Ebro and like Pete Rosenberg or whatever. They went on his thing and Ebro asked him. He's like, "Hey man, we saw that video. The fans are concerned." He's like, "Hey, I'm good, man. Like, I'm good." He's like, "I was just a little drunk." Like, or no, I don't even think he said he's like drunk, but I think he said like I think that's what somebody on Twitter. They're like, "He's just drunk." But he's like, "Man, that was the biggest premiere. It was like in Mexico City. That was the biggest premiere I've ever went to. Like, I was just like shocked. Like, I'd never." He's like, felt like I was at like a rock concert. Like the crowd was that huge. So he's like, I just was like taking it all in.
Went to?
Huh?
Martin Lawrence?
That's the biggest premiere apparently. Will Smith said that was the biggest premiere for him too. He may have just been like hyping it up, but like they said it was Mexico City, and he like when Martin Lawrence said it was like a rock concert, and like when he was looking out in the crowd for the
That's why
premiere.
I'm like, what are y'all doing? Because y'all don't get to come into this theater, nigga. Like, you don't
Yeah.
get to come watch this movie, bro. Like, only.
But you just get to be that close to like.
But you're really not. If it's that many people, bro,
Yeah.
you pulled up late as fuck to be like, yo, look at that nigga. There's not even a screen.
It's a spec. It's
There's
just
not
like
even
a-
a
Hey,
screen.
he's over there. He's
You're
over
like,
there.
I think that's
it's like
him.
that fucking.
You know he's over
bro,
there.
Like,
right? Yeah,
imagine.
he's over there.
It's like imagine being at that one concert that DMX had.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
all the way in the
just
back. Woodstock
everybody in
99,
the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, everybody, the whole world went
The
to.
whole world was there. Literally, he
He's just
stopped.
like a sea of people.
But yeah,
That
no,
shit
you
is
could.
scary.
I do think you could kind
Oh.
of tell. It's like even the way he talks. I feel like it's like you could tell there's something. Like I'm like, I hope he's good. Maybe it's just him getting old and like.
just him getting a little old, and that crack catching up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a couple crack allegations. Hey, maybe it was fake because Black Hollywood. They be trying to do that to the black people in Hollywood. My fault, gang. My fault, gang. I didn't mean to put you in a square like that.
Damn.
Put you in a box like that, gang.
Damn.
My fault.
Almost got him.
The thing about me is I'm willing to be wrong and learn from my mistakes.
Bad boy. He's willing to be a bad boy and turn into a good boy. Brutus is a good boy. Hey, shout out Stone.
Yeah, he was in this week's episode.
Oh, he
of Buddy
was?
Sports.
Oh,
Buddy.
okay. So you already know, but we'll throw up another thing. Stone, give him a little bombastic side eye. I took a picture. But yeah, so
I don't want to wake him up. He's asleep.
okay.
Oh, no.
So yeah, what would y'all say? What was your like favorite moment? I think I know mine. I feel like it could
Bro,
be. Is it the same for all
Oh,
of us?
yeah,
That's
that's easy.
That was the
I think I know
fan
what you're
favorite.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the fan favorite moment. That
No
like had
cap,
people
though.
clapping in the theater,
Oh,
like
yeah,
it was a
the
damn
fucking
Marvel
Reggie,
movie.
bro.
Yeah, so Reggie,
No
The
cap.
guy who got accused at the door, I guess, whenever he was trying to take
Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2, Martin Lawrence's daughter.
To
Marcus's
prom.
daughter, to prom. They're like questioning him.
They pulled a gun on that nigga at the
Yeah.
front door.
Like, can you fight?
no, that's why I'm like,
no sir, yes sir.
that
Like,
those two Mike Lowrys they move way different, bro.
yeah.
He was like way
Oh,
too
yeah.
serious
Oh,
in these last two ones. I'm like,
But that's
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking.
going,
I
my
low key
dog.
think with because I think Martin Lawrence had way more of the comedic stuff. I mean, Will Smith did, but I'm wondering maybe like post slap he was like, all right, I want to try to be a little more serious, like give my character a little more serious. You think?
Because, bro, we know you're a good serious actor. We've seen
Pursuit of Happiness.
7 Pounds as well. Those are two good ass.
It ain't Pursuit of Happiness.
Have you seen 7 Pounds?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same
It's not.
movie.
It's not.
But it's like,
You know.
but you're sitting there like, oh wow, he killed himself.
Yeah.
Okay, and split up his body
7 pounds.
and gave away his house. Oh, to the beautiful. The family that needed it. Oh,
Yeah.
that movie
No,
right
Will
there.
Smith is a great actor.
Great
Like,
actor.
You can't know it slap whatever
don't give
doesn't
a
fucking
fuck.
matter. It doesn't take away from the fact that he's a fucking amazing actor. And it's like
come on
he's
now.
like he's when you think of like Hollywood, like you got Tom Cruise,
That's
you
a
got
star.
Brad Pitt, you got George Clooney, you got Will Smith, like he's in that caliber. Like
Yeah.
he's like in like he's like Hollywood royalty.
I agree.
You know?
Kid's talented as hell.
Yeah. Jaden Will. I mean,
Wife
acting
got the red
wise,
table
maybe
shit.
not the best actors. Definitely stick to the music,
Whoa. I liked After
but
Earth.
that was not.
I liked it. I
on.
had a good time.
Come on.
and I thought it
He's
was
better
great.
in Karate Kid.
Honestly, I might watch that this week. Fuck it.
He said, just because you mentioned it, just to spite you.
I like it. No, he's like, Dad, I'm trying to be like you, my nigga. And then Will Smith in that hoe is like mad standoffish.
He's just-
I was like, dude, this nigga is scary. Like, and then the whole thing, he's like, he doesn't know fear, bro. Like, he can just kill all them niggas because the only way you can kill them if you not,
If you have no fear.
because they can smell the fear, bro.
Yeah.
There was so much
M.
in that
Night.
movie.
That was M. Night. That was M. Night Shyamalan.
What's the twist in that though? Is that one of those ones where M. Night didn't? He's good story.
No, there was a twist. I think it was that, like, they were on Earth, like, in the...
Oh, on some shit.
They were, like, on Earth, like, in the past or something?
It was
instead of
like-
the future? Or they weren't on Earth at all and they went to a different planet? It's something like
Nah, I
that.
thought it was something like probably
Something
where-
about the planet not
and
being
we
what it
did
seemed
or
like.
some shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, oh, so we did.
Yeah. It was M. Night. So
They
you know
told
there's
us
gonna
it
be a twist.
was them, but it was us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
something
saying? Some
like
shit
that.
like that.
But...
Nah, that Reggie moment.
Yeah, that was- so yeah, it's an-
he
I don't
just-
know. That DJ Khaled moment was.
Oh
DJ
my, dude, they
Khaled
had
was
the
lit.
cameos. Okay, so we'll
Reggie
go-
like basically just bodies like 15 people. Just he gets the call. He's like, "Hey, you got incoming." Like,
Niggas
get the
playing
kid safe.
Call of Duty.
the
goes
villain like
into
calls in because he wants hostages, so he calls in like a bunch of like ex like military militia people to Martin Lawrence's house, and his whole family's there. And at this point, Reggie's obviously grown up because it's been 20 years since he was trying to take the daughter to prom. The daughter's pregnant. He's like
He's
like
on the second baby.
yeah, he's like ex-marine, ex-military, whatever. So he's like a badass. But like you don't really see it. You just see him playing like Call of Duty all the time, and he's like,
and you
oh.
only see him in his decorated uniform.
Yeah.
You're like, where them decorations?
Yeah, and he's
coming
like, "Oh,
from,
I'm a
man?"
Marine
Like,
playing Call of Duty, whatever." And so yeah, the
he
militia.
said, I
coming
just
in,
came
and
from
then-
Yemen. He said, I don't give a fuck if you eat my trees. nigga."
Bro got his payback finally.
Dude, no, that I knew
Them
as soon as
hostages
they
in
said,
there, bro.
Dogging them all
as soon
franchise.
as they like the militia people were going there, I like told Dallas like, "Oh, Reggie's about to do some badass shit." I just
did.
knew. I was like, "That's gonna be a." It just
did.
felt like that's where the writers I think where they were like, "All right, you know, like we gotta have those crowd pleasing moments."
That's a
Boom.
good that's like just solid though. Like 'cause
Solid
that boy.
writing for that.
That boy, I bet you it was kind of hard to film that because it seemed like Reggie definitely didn't do that kind
Yeah,
of
probably
stunts
not.
before.
Probably
but
stunt double.
Wilt was right. Nah, it looked like he did a lot of it because low key he was looking goofy at times.
He was
but
kind
I
of
was
swole
like,
too.
yes, he was
So
swole.
I was like, hey.
it was good. That was a good moment for the fans.
But he
He
like
was- he
kills
was
like he
watched.
bodies like 15 people, and he's like, and everyone's
Dog,
like,
he
and
just
they're
kept
like
going.
and they're like watching Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and the other people.
Oh,
they're like
security. He's like, God,
They're
damn.
watching on the Ring camera.
Look behind-
Shout out
behind
Ring.
you.
You got a free ad, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all are lit. Bro.
Product
Y'all-
placement.
For
Y'all
real.
making money. Shaquille O'Neal, y'all making money, bro.
Yeah, but
that
that was
is-
I
that-
think that was for me just because like it's like bro the payoff it's like just seeing how the crowd reacted. That was
Dude,
my
the
favorite.
crowd was
that
going
was so
crazy.
they were
And
clapping. They were
Reggie
cheering.
began like
That was
dog
good.
the whole franchise,
Yeah.
bro. They be holding.
And then no, at the end, it's after he kills everybody. He looks at the ring camera, boom, salute. I was like, let's
Dog,
go.
They gave him
Saluted
the
the
salute to the
motherfuckers.
end of the movie
Go!
too. He had
That
the
shit-
salute at the
yeah.
end of the movie. To
He
come
said,
out
he
and
said,
hit the
you gonna
smile.
tell him he not gonna be able to make this chicken on this grill, Marcus. He's like, that nigga killed 15 people on our ring camera, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him cook this chicken.
I say, hey,
No, so going back
change
to the
plans.
directors, though.
you got the grills.
So
You
going
got
back
the
to the
grill.
directors, I don't know if y'all saw, but these were actually the directors that they were on the Batgirl movie that was supposed to happen and that got canceled. I don't know if y'all remember seeing that. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Who was gonna be that?
Huh?
Who's gonna be Batgirl?
I forget the actress's name, but it was a whole thing where they were gonna have Michael Keaton's Batman be kind of like the older. It was gonna be like Batman Beyond, but like with Batgirl, pretty much.
I've been sick.
Like he was gonna be an older mentor type thing, and it was supposed to go to
Let's
theaters.
get Zoe on that shit.
It was supposed to go to theaters, then they canceled it,
Miss
or no, not canceled it.
Kravitz.
Then they moved it to HBO Max, and then they were like, "We're just not gonna release the fucking."
Let me hit
movie.
you with a random question. Really random. How would y'all have felt if Channing Tatum was Batman?
No,
Why do you say that though?
because he was already gonna be Gambit for the X-Men.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
He's not a good Batman.
That nigga Robert Pattinson is a vampire. So okay.
I think you know who I think would have been a good Batman.
He just looked too fun. Like I just
Y'all don't
want to
think
laugh.
Channing Tatum could do it?
You know who I think?
Y'all really don't think? Nah. Y'all really don't think
What
Channing
was that?
Tatum
I
could
think
do
he
it?
could do it, but
You know who I think would be a good Batman?
I feel like when I see him, I just want to like laugh, low key. Like he should be in like some
My name
not
Jeff.
like at him, but
My
like he
name
should
Jeff.
do some funny shit. Like you
My
don't agree
name
with that?
Jeff.
What?
Channing Tatum.
It's not just funny. He can dance.
Yeah, he could dance.
He could dance.
But it's like But he'd be like,
Hold on.
even that.
No, but like my thing is like,
who would have been a good one?
I think yeah. So the guy from the well, I mean, do you even fucking remember the Ministry of Ungentlely Warfare? The one, not
Superman. I know, I remember
not
Superman.
Henry Cavill. The other one, the one that was even bigger than Henry Cavill.
Yo, okay, bro. I tried to see that movie 3 times.
Oh,
One time, I just didn't make it to the theater. Second time, I went to the wrong theater. The third time, I pulled up off of 3 margaritas, and I fell asleep immediately.
But yeah, no, I think that the guy who also plays Reacher on the Reacher show on Prime Video. That dude, the big,
yeah.
I think he.
Bro,
to
what's
be,
the Blue Mountain State, bro?
Yeah, that
Come
dude.
on, bro.
I think he would be a great as like
Batman?
as like a giant one of those like kind of what Ben Affleck did, like swole
I'm
ass.
tired of these
big
big
ass
fat
Bat-
Batmans, nigga. Bats ain't
Channing,
fat, nigga.
Channing Tatum is built
Bats
like
not,
Batman.
Bats
That's
not
facts.
fat, nigga. They sleek, nigga. Like, I'm
Yeah.
All right,
like,
Timothy
Ben
Chalamet, Batman. Come on, let's go. Nah, fuck. Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond.
He could be
Terry
Spider-Man. He
McGinley.
could be
though?
Spider-Man.
Like a young Joker, though.
Young Joker.
You know, let's have look
Joker?
Timothy Chalamet as young Joker, and then we got to cast our
Channing
our
Tatum.
Bat Teen.
Why are we doing? Oh,
Bat
because we're saying
Teen.
Batgirl. I was like
Teen
Our Bat
Titans.
Teen. Who would be our Bat Teen?
Austin Butler.
Timothy Chalamet could be Robin.
Redo, dude. Flip it.
Hey, we say. And that's 2 more.
Hey, just 2 more.
There you go, 2 more.
There go 2 more for you. But yeah, no. So yeah, they were fired. They were fired from Batgirl, which I'm like, dude, just seeing how because they directed the 3rd one and this Bad Boy. So it's like seeing how like the
they did the 3rd one.
yeah they did the 3rd one too. So it's like seeing like all the different ways how they got creative with the shots. I'm like, dude, that movie.
They
probably,
must have had more creative
dude,
control
especially
on
with
this
a
4th one.
superhero movie. Imagine what kind of
That
stuff
would
they
have
were.
made more sense with these kind of
I know,
crazy
but I'm
ass
saying,
shots.
imagine what we would have gotten.
I
I'm
would
just
like
like,
that.
damn.
I
But
would
there is
like
a
that.
rumor. That's how I was trying to flipping off of the Batgirl thing. There's a rumor
Front flip.
that they might do Spider-Man 4, like Tom Holland Spider-Man, or that they're being looked at.
A 4th Spider-Man?
Yeah. I mean, you saw how No Way Home ended.
Yeah, I mean,
He just became like the Spider-Man that all the other Spider-Mans have been. He lost his. He's like a loner. He's
Yeah.
like struggling to like.
oh,
Yeah,
remember
everybody
he moves
forgot.
into the
his name.
apartment. Everybody, no
forgot.
one knows who he is. It's
nobody
like he just
knows who
became-
this nigga is.
He
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
became like
and
the
he
Peter
goes
Parker.
to the
Yeah,
shorty,
yeah.
and then he's like,
Nah.
"That's just crazy."
Like,
that
nah,
shit
he
hurt me
just-
in my
no, like,
soul,
I
bro.
like
We just got Peter Parker. Like,
They're
we
like, just tell her, bro. Just tell her. Nah,
He
bro.
said,
It's
nah,
a
it's a tear. Nah, Tom Holland's a great
Damn,
actor too.
I actually I did forget how that. I saw that movie one
The
time.
Doctor Strange
and was
spell
like-
worked.
And
on
no,
him.
he's
Forgot about
standing
Peter
there,
Parker.
and then bro comes in
I saw that
behind
movie
him.
one time. That's like I've only seen Endgame one time.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen all those. Those
Yeah.
you gotta.
But
You gotta
Endgame though, I'm like, I know what happens in that.
yeah, but dude,
I'm
that's
not gonna
just
rewatch. I
you
might
can
I don't
rewatch.
know. That's like a 3 a.m. rewatch.
Yeah,
It's like,
like,
fuck
just
it,
put
what's
it
on?
on.
Fuck it, Endgame.
Just put it
I'll fall
on.
asleep.
And I'm just like,
Oh shit. Okay, bedtime.
no, that I'll probably stay up. Whatever.
But yeah,
Nah,
so-
it's Tom Holland's like looking at Zendaya, and then she just like, and then she goes like to the dude
Ned,
right
isn't it
behind
Ned? Wasn't it
Ned.
Ned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ned right behind him, like walking.
No
and he's just
cap.
like, oh
I was
shit,
like,
yeah.
But low key, when I saw that rumor, I saw that I was like,
Yeah.
low key, I'd be down. Fuck it.
No,
I
I'd
think
be
they.
so
That's what I'm
down.
saying. I think with how they direct, I think
Let's
they're
take our
perfect
time on
for
that
a
CGI.
super. Yeah, facts. But I think they're perfect
Because
for a
if they
superhero
take their
movie.
time and they get them
Some
camera,
some first person POV swinging, kind of like what they did in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Where didn't they do that
That'd be
right?
crazy.
I think I did. I think you're right.
The Andrew Garfield ones. There was some
You're
portion.
right.
But yeah, directing wise, I thought it was solid.
Good
Um,
directors. They did a good job. Oh, hey.
I think okay. So I feel like
Going to bed?
cameos. We want to talk about cameos.
You going to bed?
There was low key hella cameos in this.
Joyner Lucas.
Yeah,
just,
Joyner Lucas.
just like the gang leader.
There was
DJ Khaled and-
DJ
but he was,
Khaled.
He was in that. hoe.
I know,
He's
but no,
like-
his shit was funny as fuck. Michael
His
Bay
shit-
was in it for a second.
Michael Bay.
The,
But
the,
was he
the
in the
TikTok,
ones
the
before?
French, what's that guy's name, dude? The French TikToker who just goes.
Oh, Kabi or something.
He
Kabi?
shows up,
He
which
just-
I was like, and he literally does this. He
Gotta
does his
check.
signature. Like I was
I
like,
know
oh my
That's
god,
crazy. That's
You got a
crazy.
check for the day.
and didn't
then
even say a
probably
word.
got some residuals.
And didn't even say a word.
His whole
Ain't mad
career.
at you, player.
And then I feel like Tiffany Haddish was like a cameo,
She
even though they put her in the
killed it,
cast.
though.
That was a cameo.
She
And
killed
she
it, though.
said,
She said,
Eat
I could
this
do that
pussy.
for you, but you
I was
got
like,
to
God
eat this
I was like, oh my
That nigga
god.
Marcus is like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, he said,
Put your tongue out.
He's like, hey, you can do
Shit,
that.
you gotta-
stand on
you
top
gotta
of
do
it,
all
and
the
then you
work.
gotta do all the work. She's like, I could do that.
and he's like, no, he's like, I'm married.
And he was
man.
like, all right, I'm leaving. She's like, sit your ass
I
down.
was like, oh my god. And then Joyner Lucas shows. It was like cameo after cameo after cameo. It
That
was
little-
like Tiffany Haddish, Joyner Lucas,
That
DJ
shows
Khaled. I
up.
was like, god
They
damn,
had
bro.
one night in Miami where everyone was there, and they're like, "Yo, just pull up to the set. We'll hop you in."
Dude,
the
it feels
movie."
like I feel like
pull
it's
up.
almost like Miami is like it's like its own character in the Bad Boys movies. You
It
know, because
definitely
it's like they
is.
always show the
We're in
shitty-
Miami.
You're
Yeah,
like, we
it's like
gotta
you-
go back to Miami.
Yeah,
You're
it's like I love the way how they portray Miami because I remember
Bro,
watching the
but
Bad
90s
Boys movies.
Miami, though,
No, I
was
remember
fire.
I would watch the movies and be like, "Mom, is this how Miami was?" She's like, "No," but I'm like, "Damn, this makes it look lit." Like,
But
He's
she
like,
capping
yeah.
though. I'm like, Mama, this is Miami.
I mean, like, not like
this
how
South
they-
Beach.
I mean, yeah.
this South Beach.
But yeah, no, I love every time they showed like the wide shots of
Bro.
Miami. I'm like, damn, I want to go back to Miami, man. I love how like they portray Miami. It's like such like that's like a perfect that like, it make like I don't think Bad Boys would work as much if it was any other city that they were in.
Nah, like
You know,
it
it's like
just-
my
it
it's
just
my
hits.
like Miami's a
For
character.
sure.
I feel like it's its own like
It
character in the
definitely
series.
is because his house is right on the water.
Yeah.
I got the
Oh,
cool
yeah.
ass house by the beach. I'm in
Yeah.
South Beach. I got
Drop top.
Bitches.
Drop top,
top.
Porsche, yeah.
Like you can't do none of that kind of driving on the sea in New York.
Yeah.
What am I gonna go to the Hudson?
My
drive around
life.
and drive around. What?
But also, yeah, real quick,
Yeah.
I want to, dude, shout out to I can't remember
Cher.
if he was in number 3, but the actor, I forget his actor name, but he plays Mr. Fantastic in the OG Fantastic Four movies. Was
Is he
in the third
English?
one? Yeah, he is.
Bro, at one point I heard it come out.
It came out a little bit.
I just saw it real quick, and I was like,
Isn't it, governor?
And then you
We
could
go back
and
for
then,
Ben.
And then when I realized he was
Fuck that.
English,
We
it was
go.
like, damn, yo, American accent seems like you really have to think about your American accent.
Yeah, but yeah, so
He was like, babe, I love you. I would never. No, it was him. It was against.
you could
It
tell.
wasn't me.
That's why I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if he was in the third one, but you could tell. You're like, bro, you just look like
You look
it's ki-
shiesty.
Well, no, but it's like crazy.
There
because
was
it's
a
like he
few.
seemed like such like
But
a
it started
hero
beating
with
his
as
girl.
Mr. Fantastic, but then it's like San Andreas, the Rock movie. He was like the stepdad in that too, and he ends up being a dick because he leaves the daughter. What's her name? Fucking Annabeth from the Percy Jackson movies. Alexandria Daddario.
Daddario.
Yeah.
Fine.
With
He-
the eyes?
Oh,
yeah, with the eyes, with the blue
That's all you
eyes.
needed to say, son.
The blue eyes.
That's all you needed to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Hey,
son. I know
hey.
exactly. Hey,
Hey.
see ya. Bad girl.
That, yeah. But yeah, no, it's like she's in that one, and he's like supposed to be her stepfather, and he like leaves her. So he's like a villain in that. It's like it's crazy because it's like I always think of him as Mr. Fantastic, but low key he plays the villain, like the little like conniving little shisty villain, like dickhead.
He
role
played a
pretty
good-
good.
he
Just
played a
look at
good
him, bro. Bro
Two-Face.
just looks like.
But too, like you don't
Yeah.
know, but you're
Like
like
you're a little snake.
You're like,
you
oh,
know?
we're going over there. All right. We just
Yeah.
start
What were
texting.
you texting?
I was just like,
She just grabs the phone. Then he just starts swinging. I'm like, that's your fucking reaction? Like, damn.
cause she dragged.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you tripping?
Yeah.
You tripping?
Yeah,
Give it back.
Give me that fucking shit.
Put her head in some
Like,
glass.
damn, bro.
That part was
Ew.
cool.
Yeah.
That was
That
like,
was
they
smashed her face.
showing
I was
around
like,
the
damn.
elevator. Yeah, that was
Bro,
cool. That was
just-
they did a lot of creative.
yeah,
I feel like
shot.
That set is hard. Okay, so imagine though. So you're in like a gigantic like room, and
Yeah.
then it's like a
The camera
box
has to,
and a
like-
glass box, and then there's a camera around it that's on like a dolly or like some pulley or some system where it just fucking either the box is rotating. Nah, not the box.
the
Definitely
camera.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of the time, movies like this, they'll have like one sequence that's like very creative. Like I feel like, but they did it throughout the whole movie.
They
It
saw
was, like,
Monkey Man, and they were like, "How can we
They're
go
like-
harder?"
They're like, we gotta go harder. we gotta go harder.
We
They
gotta
said-
go
they said-
harder.
They said they go two more free.
They got-
They go two more free.
He said, "You know what we could do? We could add 2 more crazy shots right
Two
here."
Go.
more, boom. 2 more drones. Boom.
like, this scene is good, but.
You know what? He
They
said,
go to him.
"What he's like? What was the guy's name? He was the evil person in Hunger Games.
The dickhead from like District 1 or whatever.
He was a goat.
He's
did a
like
great job.
he's like the funny, lovable, like kind of like
He played a great lovable character.
yeah. He's like the lovable like
who
sidekick
got
guy.
the baddie.
Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah.
She
Shout out.
comes down. She comes down real quick. Real quick, you get a little.
No.
You know, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Vanessa, what you doing?
Vanessa,
This is not a good time.
Spring Breakers.
Hey.
High School Musical.
Come
Still
up,
it's bad in all
something,
those movies.
baby.
Come on.
Zac Efron. You know who else
Wait,
was
what's
in?
the? Wait, no, how's the song?
Hey,
going?
wait.
How's
You
the
know,
song?
you know who else was in Spring Breakers? James Franco. You know what he is?
Cancel. Oh,
Cancel.
He can't tell.
nah. How's the song go with the Gabby and the Troy Bolton?
Camp Rock.
Dalton. No.
Camp-
I was actually.
Bet on
All
it,
in
bet on
this
it, bet
Yeah, you
on
were
it,
thinking of
bet
that one,
on
the
it.
No, it's
Joe
the-
Jonas and
I can't
Um,
stop. That's who I am.
It's the one they be singing to with the fucking player.
Treehouse.
You're
in
the
the tree.
reason.
No.
That's Camp Rock, right? Damn, why is
Whatever.
Camp-
It's whatever.
All right, we don't
Fuck
know.
it.
What's the next question?
I mean, yeah. Oh, should they continue the franchise?
Good way to finish. No.
Really,
But also,
dude?
I'm okay with an Armando spinoff. But
I
I'd
said
be
Armando
okay.
and Reggie. I say they team up.
That's crazy.
Armando,
I don't think, I
Reggie,
think
team.
Reggie is just a nice little side character. I don't
Yeah,
think I
he-
can
And he
watch
had his
He did
fan
his
favorite
role.
moment.
I don't
That
think I
was
can
just-
watch him for an hour and a half, gang.
They might have to.
Goofy
I
ass
say,
nigga.
hey,
did
hey,
his role, though.
magically with the spinoff. Reggie is somehow played by
Somebody
Michael B.
else.
Jordan. Just like we might have to do a little bit of a recast just for get some more charisma. Get some more.
Or another. Here go two more for
Here
you.
go two
They
more.
got two more.
Random sons of Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has two
I
more.
feel like they set up
That
more
could be done,
movies
though.
now that they brought the franchise back after the last
Yeah.
one. So
Well, because I mean, Armando's
think
on the
they'll make
run,
another
so we
one.
still have to kind of get some resolution with that. Yeah, it's
I think
like
that's about it.
yeah, that is about
Armando's
it.
on the
actually.
I guess
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that
think
is.
that's
So
about it.
maybe they do a
Armando
spinoff. Yeah.
dude, come on.
And I'm okay with that. I don't need any other.
Bro is nice.
So then maybe with him we take it elsewhere. We leave Miami. Maybe we go. I don't know. Or I was gonna say
Colombia.
maybe we go to like
Colombia.
Texas. Maybe he comes to Texas. Bad Boys, yeehaw!
Nah.
Bad Boys take on Austin. Bad Boys on Lake Travis. Bad Boys take on 6th
Nah,
Street.
go to Cali.
Yeah, or Cali. I think that could work. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Boys, LA.
Yeah.
I think that could work.
He get in with the gangs.
Armando.
Get in
There
with
you
the
go.
fools.
Hey.
He said, I was over there.
Armando.
Or he come to East Dallas.
Oh my
Eat
God,
Dallas.
Jesus.
Eat Dali.
Rob Barbosa. Eat Barbosa week.
Hey, shout out the Mavericks. This will be
That's how we're gonna end it.
right before we
Mavs
did.
and
Hey, I
6, baby,
forgot.
come on.
I forgot I was
Respect
running
it.
this shit the whole
Respectfully.
Hey, that game was yesterday. Hopefully we won.
Yeah.
Come on.
But honestly, yeah,
Pac.
overall thoughts though,
Game was
solid.
yesterday.
That's a solid summer popcorn, crowd
Oh, yeah.
pleasing blockbuster. Like it's
You will have fun.
yeah, it's
You should
funny.
have- if you're like, because I asked somebody, I was like, hey, are you, like, this is going to sound racist, because it probably is. I asked a white man today, I said, are you going to go see Bad Boys 4? He was like, he looked at me, no. And I was like, oh,
Okay.
did you see number 3? No. I was like, did
Did
you
you
see
too?
1 and 2? And he was like, of course. And I was like, oh. So I guess the first two.
It's like, oh yeah,
Are
yeah.
like
That was
black
back then,
movies.
though.
Well, Michael Bay directed it, so you know.
But it's like still white writers. So I'm just like, I don't know. I think now it seems to have shifted to have more maybe a black audience.
Just
You
a
saw-
diverse,
you
like,
saw the
focus on
crowd.
diverse, yeah.
It was like a mad black audience, but that's why I'm like,
Maybe, but
black
also,
people are definitely
it-
going to show up.
But
for
it
Bad
also
Boys.
could be that maybe like white people aren't rocking with Will Smith post slap.
Man,
Post-slap.
who gives a fuck about them niggas?
I'm
Slap.com.
just saying maybe that could
is-
play a factor.
But I also just yeah. But I also just think that I just think it's I don't know. That might be a discussion for something else. But,
Hey, that's a little too deep for
You know,
for Bad Boys Ride or Die. All right,
but there was a lot of race jokes in that
there was,
motherfucker though.
but
There
now the
was.
low key though that makes me feel like all right, maybe we could have Rush Hour 4.
we could
Yeah, because I was a little
we're
worried.
back.
I was like maybe because for a
No,
little
we're
bit
back,
though, I was like,
though.
are we? Because that's like especially with Rush Hour, the basis is like making black jokes and Asian jokes. Like
Yeah,
that's the whole
literally.
foundation of Rush Hour.
And that's even. That's okay.
but I'm saying like, but I
Jackie
got a little
Chan-
worried. I was
Jackie
like,
Chan
are we
can
not?
say it.
Are we not gonna be able to like?
Jackie Chan say it.
He does his own stunts. I think he can say it.
He's
He's been doing his own stunts.
Come on.
You get to say he says it.
You asked. Why'd you ask?
I
Like,
just thought you would answer like a politician. I don't think I'm in
Oh,
the right,
I mean-
cultural aspect to give you.
You said, hell yeah, dude.
he made.
Fucking say it.
Didn't let him. Let him rip. Let him rip one.
Oh man, I mean, I'm not mad. That movie was good though. It was a
Yeah,
good movie.
solid. Hey,
Good cheers.
Hopefully,
Good cheers.
hopefully there was a little more. Cheers. Bad cheers.
Hold on. Fuck. Hold on.
Hopefully there's a little more structure with this review. Yeah, and comment below. If you guys were able to go out and watch it, comment below your favorite your thoughts, favorite scenes, what you think about Will Smith, if the slap has affected your perception of him, and let us know what other movie that's coming up that you're excited about. We got Inside Out 2, we got fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, we got Quiet Place Day 1, we got Twisters. Like, there's some bangers coming out.
Hey. And we got some nice, good, feel-good ones. That Channing Tatum
hey,
and Scarlett
Fly Me to the
Johansson
Moon.
movie
Let me
looks
tell you.
actually good. There's
Fly Me to the
there's
Moon.
a subplot where they fake the moon landing.
I don't think that's a subplot. I think that's the plot of the movie.
Nah, because you didn't watch the trailer.
I've seen the trailer already.
And what did he say in the trailer? He's like, we can't fake the moon landing. And then I think they go at one point.
I think them going to the moon is the subplot.
Right, but
and
the
I
whole
think them
movie
filming
is like,
the moon, the fake moon
I
landing.
think the movie is the comes. Excuse me.
Damn, Scarlett Johansson catching strays out here.
Pat McAfee. You see, it was like they
White
got
bitch.
that,
Oh my God,
that
I
white
saw
bitch
that.
in Indiana. They don't
s-
even know. But
No,
I was
that-
like,
I'm
it
not on
wasn't
a-
even like
He wasn't
on a
like
bad
he wasn't like
connotation.
shitting. He's just saying like
I'm not on
The
a
guys be like-
he's on ESPN, bro. I ain't even on ESPN. If I was getting paid that much, I'm not saying not calling. All right, anyway, so but Scarlett Johansson, the whole movie is like about her coming to rebrand NASA, bro.
make it more marketable.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
damn.
why they like show you how they make the Omega watches. You know those?
Yeah.
The NASA
NASA way.
Omegas. Those hoes are worth so much money now. But anyways,
for
it's gonna be a great movie summer, I think. And I think
It-
movies are back.
It started off with a rough start, but I think we're finding our footing and we're getting back, right?
Bro,
God damn it!
It was not a rough start. It was just one misstep. Every other movie you've seen so far has been great, I think.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
We got some bangers coming up too. Hey.
Like, do you guys think they knew what they made? Oh, here we go.
Chevy John Brown come for you.
Thank you. Listen, buddy.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
And that brings us to the end of another episode on the Listen Buddy podcast. If you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did making it, don't forget to share the love and hit that subscribe button. Reach out on all social platforms at Listen Buddy Podcast and be sure to drop a like and comment below. Stay tuned for more episodes every Friday, and as always, listen, buddy.